In 2013, Chicago realized the promise of smart cities with CTOS, a citywide operating system merging big data with surveillance, security, and transit programs. With a few hundred lines of code, hackers were able to hijack its central servers and cripple the entire grid. Many believed the attack would be a killing blow for smart city development. They were wrong. Coordinated from the heart of Silicon Valley, CTOS 2.0 has been implemented across the United States, ushering in the Internet of Things. 6.4 billion connected devices now serve as collection points, mapping and recording our daily routines, making a more secure and more invasive system. But who else is listening? Big Brother no longer works alone. Thousands of little brothers monitor and aggregate your every move, building a complete digital profile of you to be bought, sold, or stolen in an instant. Toys study your children, reporting their play habits back to marketers. Appliances, consoles, and home security systems give corporations a window into your private life. Control of your vehicle and mobile device can now be breached remotely by anyone at any time. You may think that you are immune or underestimate the risk, but your digital shadow is already compromised. Insurance companies use algorithms to monitor your life habits and limit or deny coverage. Health providers determine if your cancer is worth treating. Search results and news feeds are skewed to bias mood and influence your vote, engineering social uprisings on a massive scale. You are now less valuable than the data you produce. This is the new reality. Going dark is no longer an option. With threats to personal freedom rising, many are stepping forward. Whistleblowers, activists, and hackers have drawn their battle lines, putting the establishment on watch. But are they threats themselves, or have they become freedom's last line of defense? Freedom's last line of defense.
Out the way, secret location. Kiss on the lips right before breakfast. Chopping Van Cleveland with the extra. Rose on peaks and the diamond special. Put off in the porch playing my confession. I just play the things, never swear. Knew I had to change, got my grip.
What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the Lakers facing the Golden State Warriors. So Golden State will get the first possession. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. The big three for this team out there. Westbrook at the point, LeBron and Davis at forward. Thomas Bryant out there with Patrick Beverly. So it's the Lakers now, following the score by Golden State. And slam dunk by James.
James throwing it down with that power dunk. You know, the defense can't allow him to get what he wants inside because that's easy pickings for him. And the Warriors start out with the ball. Now here's Curry. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Three starters on the floor together. Westbrook at the point. LeBron and Davis at the forward spots. Bryant is out there with Patrick Beverly. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Oh, they draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Will Chamberlain picks one up. Oh, man. Just big boy basketball on full display. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw good, LeBron. And here is Curry. Passes it to Arizona. Softly drops in the floor. And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Beverly for three. Doesn't go that time. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Older.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk to Golden State's head coach. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor. to be a real physical battle coming back to you.
Thank you, David. One-on-one fast break. Outside for KD. The trade. Here. He hangs in there and catches it on the save change points.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tipper.
Here's Bryant, and finish by Bryant.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why change it, right? Take the dunk if you got it.
And that's his MLB. Physically get in position for the putback and throw it down. Defense got to know that's what he's looking to do. That's just a bucket. Really, like, it's that tip to make. It's tough to miss.
And Beverly knows his role well. And excellent at sending the ball over to his teammates.
It's stolen by Bryant. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Here's Harrison. Defended by Beverly. Count it. Good. Chamberlain got 6 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And team strategies closely guarded. Always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. To the middle. They kick it out to Green. Warriors the rebound. And the shot is good.
Yeah, coaches pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you gotta stop and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here's LeBron. And the Lakers with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Richardson. The pass to Thurman. And he gets the bucket.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there. The way he just went right over him with his height.
Down low. Here's James. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 5.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you were wondering what it's like playing against LeBron, it is not fun. He's too big, he's too strong, he gets the contact and defense.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
At the line for the Dubs, Tim Hardaway.
Hardaway hits them both. Lakers trail by 7. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. A rebound by Thurman.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sit on the bench and try that bad boy again. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot, it's just textbook basketball.
It's Richardson on the wing. Inside, here's Mullen. Uses the glass to finish the win.
And Hardaway always looking to incorporate his teammates. You can see him keeping his eyes moving in order to make sure he's getting to the rim.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
They're just out hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. The post game with a lot of length inside with Davis and Bryant. Patrick Beverly out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Reeves into the small forward.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Kept alive. The kick out to Westbrook. Shoots over Curry. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Westbrook.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Davis against KD. Here's Harrison. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Beverly for three. The second effort. Cross contact on the shot. Now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And one of the more impressive feats we've seen at 6'3", Westbrook has averaged double-digit rebounds in multiple years.
Curry against Beverly. Here's Harrison outside Curry. Here's Barry. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his third assist on the night.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in one.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Davis gets to Westbrook. Curry with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Here's Harrison. They grabbed their own miss. From downtown. You can't get that one to fall. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 8-point game.
The quick thinking of Westbrook, sensing separation and electing to go right up with it.
Westbrook against Curry. Harrison, no good on the three.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Bryant. Head shot off. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. KD's shot is good. And the Warriors lead by 8.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it if he also beats the arm to dribble there. He just stops you.
Timeout call for the Lakers.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the
Action here for the Lakers. 1:12 left in the second quarter. Right side Davis. The three. Los Angeles with another miss. Warriors leading by 8. Outside Mullen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot some free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside Walker. Over Mullen. Shots good by Walker.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
Walker's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. To the inside, Floyd. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Floyd's got the lead of the timeout for the Warriors. Here's Toscano. He's covered by Thompson. Here's James. Walker the pass to James. Over Green. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Walker. That's 7 points for LeBron.
A real threat from the in-between area. LeBron wastes no time firing when he gets to that spot.
Here's Toscano. And so it's the Golden State Warriors rolling out an 8-point lead heading into
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They have a solid 8-point lead. Jack, what are you? And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And get ready to go. And happy you can join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
We've got Steph and Curry. Barry is out there with Chamberlain. That's Durant. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Warriors leading by 6. KD on the wing. Wasted no time on that one. Durant's got his second best.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunnies. And here's Golden State. Curry kicks to KD. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. KD's got 7 points in the game. And passes to West. Back to Bryant. And that one drops for him.
A playmaker in every sense of the word. Westbrook is pretty much a walking triple-double.
Outside, KD. Back to Curry. KD on the wing. No good from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And that one, good. He's got 11.
Like, at this point in time, like, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little context will do it.
Offensive rebound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the Warriors making a change here. Richardson's checked in. The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Reeves is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the 3rd quarter. Westbrook with it. And it's Richardson picking him up. James against Durant. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from LeBron.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Pass to Beverly. Shoots the 3. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Arizona. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Reeves. Richardson covering. That's good, and the Warriors lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Reeves.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Play in this hot week and just a bit. There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
The team is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Checked in for Davis. Walker comes in for Patrick Beverly. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. James way outside. Los Angeles with another miss. Warriors leading by 5. Right side Durant. And here's Davis for 3. The offensive rebound. He's again. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. But he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You see that left to his full advantage. Draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
Mullins checked in for the Warriors.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
And he makes that one. James has got 8 here in the quarter.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, look, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
Here's KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Nice job. Some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just Any old putback, Clark, but a big foul. Bucket is good.
Great find by LeBron using his basketball IQ. If you don't understand how smart he is, just ask him.
Onside Mullen. And this there on the triple. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Toscano passes to LeBron. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Stolen by Durant. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Angeles basketball.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Golden State. Thurman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The third quarter comes to a close. The Warriors on top. They lead by 5. And what?
43. The Lakers, 38.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. The backcourt there for them, Westbrook and Walker. LeBron James is out there with Davis. And it's Toscano into the 3 spot. Lakers trail by 7. Outside, Davis. James left side. And finished off by LeBron.
Capable of racking up assists. And Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
Curry passes to Barry. Outside, KD. Offensive rebound. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
To the paint. Here's Toscano. Rounds that short answer. Back with the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the bench of the basket, guys. Still shaking. Passes it to Durant. Tries it from the top of the key. He'll put that. Tries it again. The shot's good by Chamberlain. And the Warriors lead by 7.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Will from scoring on those misses.
Timeout call, the Lakers. Nice game. Great performance by Wilt Chamberlain.
He's been taken to the rack. They haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Breaking in is out there now for the Lakers. Thomas Bryant comes in for James. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Walker. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Warriors leading by 6. On its way from Curry for 2. They get it again. Here's Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
One of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Will keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
Bryant's shot is good. There's 1:54 and left to play in the final quarter. Westbrook with the steal. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Davis wants the ball in these big moments, and his ability to deliver is what makes him a special player.
Curry with it. Here's the 3. Bryant with the rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is late in here in the final period.
And that's just too easy. Size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that. Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. And look at how the hustle game has has been going for Los Angeles. 1:11 left to play here in the fourth. On its way from Curry for two. Here's Chamberlain. The Lakers with the rebound.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Gotta be a little embarrassed by that.
To the middle. Here's Barry.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that. What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And there's the pass to Toscano. Davis gets to Westbrook. And a lot of goals in on that one, so he'll shoot two here. No Chamberlain picks one up.
Chris Paul loves the spotlight, especially when it's a very close game.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in.
Certainly some pressure on those free throws, but he still delivered.
Timeout called the Warriors. Player of the game, LeBron James.
It's just been frustrating for the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on overlooks or with the guy draped all over, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they had no choice but to make him their number one option on every trip.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Durant misses the layup.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding a bucket.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And again, no good by the Lakers. Timeout called the Warriors. It's tied at 57. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Golden State with it. Inside Curry. This now to Chamberlain. Lets it go from deep. Count it!
When it is crunch time and you got still in the middle, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
Los Angeles calls a timeout. They're behind by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the 3-point line. Still, he is going to be waiting for a contested three. Never an easy shot.
On deep, James.
Guys, that's why they're going to the highlight reel. They needed a three to extend the game, and the young fella delivers.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, 4 quarters were enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And here are the Warriors now. Barry is up there at home. That's Curry. Then there's Chamberlain. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Chamberlain got the first points here in the overtime period for the Warriors. Westbrook passes to Beverly. Fires it up. The shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
And we've seen this before, folks. Big possession, Westbrook rising to the occasion.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And get ready to move. And welcome out the Warriors, big team.
Curry outside. And it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Beverly finds James. Over to the wing. For 3, Westbrook. A rebound by Martin. And it's Golden State's ball. He dishes it to Curry. missing.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
It's good.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Curry way outside. Curry with another miss. And now we've got the intentional foul. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Warriors.
Team foul.
Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Lakers. And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
The former MVP, the hunger and energy Westbrook plays with each and every night is downright infectious.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those. Giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Got it! And now they trail by just 4.
And man, is he in his zone right now. It seems like he can't miss.
And an intentional foul right there.
Team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
And throughout his career, Beverly has remained a pest, an aggressive defender that no one likes having him guard.
Here's Curry. The big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 6. We've got 28 seconds left in the first overtime.
Here we go. Make some noise for the Warriors. 16. One more time, Dow Nation makes noise for Warrior Junior James White.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and in front. Here's the three.
The sharpest weapon in most times you assume any three-point shot he gets up is going in.
That's the first. That gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there.
Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
I mean, who better to have at the line here? Curry, he might be able to pull this off with his eyes closed.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. They're trying to get now to a 1-possession game.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
And foul.
On that occasion to stop the clock, that's the enemy of this situation.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
They get the rebound. Pass to Barrett. For 3. And again, no good by Golden State. From deep, James missed. And so the Lakers take the win. They escape with a victory, although they need an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. Both teams, I felt like gave it their all. Hi everybody, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. So the Bucks win the tip. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. There's the steal. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense.
Love it. That was great anticipation on the steal. A gamble that paid off.
Now here's Johnson. To the inside. A nice shot by Moncrief. Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Jordan. Here's Rose. And he buries his first look.
Not lacking confidence, this is for sure. Rose enjoys catching and firing like this.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Antetokounmpo. The three is up. Moncrief, no good.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Here's Pippen, covered by Johnson. Out to Rose. Pass to Pippen. Here's Gilmore. Fader on the way. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
Nice pass by Derrick Rose, spotting a wide open guy from the corner of his eye.
Here's Moncrief. And here's Johnson. From behind the arc. A nice shot by Moncrief. He's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
You put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? And so it's Milwaukee with it. After the basket by Chicago. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And sometimes it seems like Giannis can dunk without any effort at all. He just glides to the rim like it was nothing.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's Robertson, guarded by Rose. Goes up on the wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
The defense getting out on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, locking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Antetokounmpo outside. Again, Antetokounmpo missing.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait. Can't blame him.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Bulls.
14. Let's start making some noise, Milwaukee.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
And for Chicago, let's take a look. And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Put this guy in the dunk contest. Jimmy Butler is ready to win it all.
And the replay of that slashing drive to the hoop, courtesy of Mobile One.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
And he gets it back. Chicago leading. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Love the level of concentration by Jimmy Butler on that play.
That's good from Butler. Here's Robertson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Love against Middleton. Over Love. That would have been long. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Puts it up from 12. Buries the jump shot. Love's got his first bucket in this one.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all they get something they like. I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Love. Tries again. And Sloan gets it to go.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Bucks trail. Down low. Baker gets the bucket.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfect.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Let's start making some noise, fellas.
And it's a completely new group for the Bucks.
Give it up once again for your young
Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Jordan, and it goes. He'll shoot one more at the line.
line for the ball. Michael Jordan. One shot.
Throws good. Jordan. 56 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Bridgman. And here's Johnson. The teardrop. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver. Ooh, just great work cashing in on the fast break. Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Hook loose. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And slam dunked by Jordan.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. The fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Antetokounmpo. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Bulls, up by 16. And don't go away.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Down in the paint, they're doing everything right, seeking out high percentage looks. So far, the defense hasn't had any answer. We'll see if those adjustments that the coaches are making at halftime.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Milwaukee.
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. That coach should absolutely be ripping into the defense effort. You need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Now, brother.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And for Chicago, here's Moncrief, guarded by Rose. Yep, that one goes. He's got 7. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
And for Milwaukee, here's Robertson. Here's Moncrief. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Any play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The first free throw is good.
Sidney Moncrief taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Rodman, shot is good.
Right now, he's being too passive and not looking for a shot enough. He needs to be more aggressive and get more shots up because he's shooting well.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he's able to get it back. They retain possession. Here's Robertson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they were trying to claw back into the game.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Second shot opportunity. And that one drops for him.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Now here's Rose. Tightly guarded. Yes, it's good. And Chicago leads by 16.
Sick handles from Derrick Rose. Off the dribble, he's pretty good.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense. It's just not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make that effort.
Pass to Red. Got a hand on it. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Yep, that one goes.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Levine for 3. Knocks down the triple. Levine's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Love the confidence from Zach at the arc. He doesn't doubt himself for a second.
Here's Moncrief. And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it's like
Substitution for your box. Terry Allen. Ray Allen.
Here's Allen. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. They need this. And it's Chicago with a board. 20 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Theus. Basket's good.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
The 15-footer. And that one hits the back iron. Here's Pippen. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Chicago, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points.
49.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Jordan with it. Middleton covering. Shoots. They grab their own miss. Banked it in off the glass.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Pass to Baker. Puts it up from 12. Doesn't go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
That's tipped. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
They just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Smooth sailing for Chicago. Outside Love. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. It's good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And now the Bulls in transition. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's one of his specialties. Noah loves to pass the basketball, a total team player.
Here's Milwaukee. Middleton outside. To halt the run. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
To the paint. Here's Baker. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
You know, he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive. And the basket by Pippen.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Baker. Oh, he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. Love for three. Giannis with the rebound. Here's Bridgman. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Launches a three. And it's Chicago with a board. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Armstrong. Top of the key. And there it is for him.
DJ Armstrong.
12 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Robertson. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, but this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for